Hey YouTube, T Holtz here. Gonna give you an update on a couple of my tanks tonight. Here we're looking at the 20 gallon high neon tank. Harlequin reservoir is also in this tank with a few catfish. As you can see, it is quite the jungle. Quite the jungle. The dwarf sage has grown quite tall in this tank. Didn't stay that low. Made quite a carpet, and neons really like to stay down there in it. I just fed them a little while ago. They came up to eat, but most of the time they really like to hide down into the dwarf sage, so you really don't see them that much. There's such a heavy plant load in this tank. That's what's keeping the algae down. This is my Java fern. Some Anubias right here. There's a focus on that. Nubius barteri keeps putting up some new leaves. That's under this canopy here of water sprite and Riccia moss, keeping that Anubias in the shadows there. Anubias really likes to be in the shadows, not a lot of light. I got Rotala here in the corner. All these plants doing well. Java moss on this big piece of driftwood here. No algae. Very rarely have to clean the glass or clean up any algae. Just a jungle of very dense plant growth. And Harlequin sword plants here in the back. Really like this tank. I do take about 5 gallons of water out of it every week. Very low maintenance. Here's one of my Harlequin raspberries hanging out in the clearing right there. Let's show you the top. Lots of duckweed. I take this duckweed out every couple weeks, but it grows back pretty quick. There's a brown leaf. I'll be taking that off pretty soon. Very dense plant load in this tank. That's the look I was going for. Yep, things are doing quite well in here. The heavy plant load keeps down the algae. Got lots of snails in here too, which is a good thing actually. Snails clean your substrate. They're a good thing to have if you got any leftover food or anything. They go into the substrate and eat it all up, and they also aerate the substrate, which I think helps the plants grow as well. And we'll go down here. We'll show you my 10-gallon shrimp tank. Hard to film here down on the floor. There you get a look at it. 10-gallon shrimp tank. Lots of red cherry shrimp. There they are. Also in here are 2 autocinkless catfish. Right, there's one of them right there. Also another tank with a very heavy plant load. Nubius Nana Petite. under a cover of Java moss and Riccia moss. There you see the shrimp. We can get a better view of that shrimp there. Grazing upside down on the top of the tank, hanging on the duckweed. Look how they do that. Upside down in between the duckweed. Another tank that here's a shrimp going for, if I can get him. Oh, I lost him. He was riding around on the top of the duckweed in the current. There's another one. Lots of duckweed. Another low maintenance tank. I take about every 10 days or so. I take about 2 or 3 gallons of water out of this tank. This cryptocorin here has grown tremendously. Pygmy chainsword hanging in there. It's not getting a lot of light, but it's hanging in there. It's not dying off. It's covered by this Java moss. Riccia moss up here floating. There's another shrimp. Upside down in the Riccia moss. Another low maintenance tank. Very little algae. Feed these shrimp algae wafers every other day. Algae wafers. And I don't feed them a day, and then the next day I give them zucchini. So they get fed every other day, alternating between algae wafers and zucchini. And there's the autocats. There's both of them in the picture there. They eat the algae wafers and the zucchini also. Like this tank, low maintenance. Heavy plant load, that's the key to getting the right balance. Having the heavy plant load keeps your algae down, keeps your nitrates down, keeps the water nice and clean. Let's see, we'll take a quick look over here. As soon as I come with the camera, the discus are going to hide on me, I'm sure. They don't like me up close with the camera. There's 3 of them right there. Actually, there's 4. There's another one in the picture there. And this tank heavily planted also with my cardinal tetras and rummy nose tetras. Rummy nose tetras, very active. They're a beautiful fish, back and forth, back and forth. And the cardinals as well. They're not quite as active as the rummy noses are. The rummy noses are up front swimming back and forth pretty much most of the day. And the cardinals kind of hide in the back in the plants. And there's pigeon blood. Discus. Okay, we were out swimming until I came up here with the camera. And my German blue ram. There they all are. Well, that's the update for tonight. Been a long time since I made a video. Thanks for watching. Hey YouTube. Discus came out once I walked away, left him alone for a few minutes. It's my 4 Discus from Discus Hans. Been here a couple months now. I've had them. It'll be 2 months and a couple days. They are a challenge. I am doing water changes now every day. I take 20 gallons of water out of this tank every day. It's a 55-gallon tank. They do hide a lot. Sometimes they don't even come out to eat. But they did eat pretty good tonight. Just a quick update. The last video I put out, they went running for the corner as soon as I started filming. But they're out looking pretty good right now. Thanks again for watching.